Hey friends, today we're testing another game together. As you can see, this game looks awesome in the advertisements. But what is it really like? Is it actually as good as the ads show? Or is it just another misleading promotion? We're not guessing today. We're going to find out for real. Alright, let's get started. Alright friends, right now you're watching real gameplay of Delta Force. This game has been heavily advertised recently, and many people are calling it a high-quality military shooter. But today we're not here to trust the ads. We're here to test the actual game. We'll talk about the gameplay, graphics, strengths, weaknesses, and whether this game really deserves the hype. Delta Force is a tactical military shooter set in a modern warfare environment. You'll find assault rifles, sniper rifles, grenades, drones, and team-based combat. This is not an arcade-style shooter. The pace is slower and more realistic, where positioning, teamwork, and patience matter more than rushing and spraying bullets. One important thing to note, this game is fully manual. You control movement, aiming, shooting. There's no autoplay here. Weapons have noticeable recoil, different handling, and weight. This adds realism, but it also makes the game harder for beginners. You can't just run blindly, you need to think before every move. For a mobile game, the graphics are very impressive. Large maps, detailed environments, realistic lighting, and solid visual effects. Sound design is also strong. Weapon sounds feel heavy. Explosions have impact. Ambient noise adds immersion. From an audio-visual standpoint, Delta Force is clearly above average. Let's talk about what this game does well. Realistic and serious shooter experience, strong graphics and sound, team-based gameplay matters. No automated movement or shooting, pay-to-win elements are not aggressive for now. This game is designed for players who enjoy tactical and thoughtful gameplay. Now let's be honest, the game isn't perfect. Difficult for new players, slow pace may feel boring to action lovers. Requires a powerful device for smooth performance. Steep learning curve if you prefer fast, casual shooters. This game may feel heavy and demanding. Many people ask whether this game is similar to PUBG Mobile or Call of Duty Mobile. The answer is not really. PUBG Mobile focuses on survival and battle royale. Call of Duty Mobile is fast, arcade-style action. Delta Force is slow, tactical, and realism-focused. So this is not a copy. It follows its own direction. So in conclusion, Delta Force is a high-quality game, but it's not for everyone. Unlike many mobile games, the advertisements are mostly honest about visuals and style. However, if you love fast-paced action, you may not enjoy it. If you enjoy strategy, teamwork, and realism, this game might be for you. Personally, I respect this game, but it's not something I'd play every single day. Let's talk about the game modes and overall content. Delta Force focuses mainly on objective-based missions and team combat rather than flashy solo gameplay. You'll often find yourself capturing or defending key areas, pushing forward with your squad holding positions instead of constantly rushing. This makes the game feel more like a military simulation than a casual shooter. If you enjoy structured missions and coordinated gameplay, this can be a strong point. But if you're looking for variety and chaos, the modes may feel limited over time. Progression in Delta Force is fairly straightforward. You unlock new weapons, attachments, and gear as you play more matches. Weapon customization exists, but it's not extremely deep. Scopes, grips, minor stat improvements. This keeps things balanced, but at the same time it may feel a bit shallow for players who love deep loadout customization. Character customization is also quite limited. This game clearly prioritizes combat realism over personal expression. Now let's address something important. Monetization. Yes, the game does include in-app purchases. You can spend money to speed up progression or unlock cosmetic items faster. However, at least for now, the game does not feel heavily pay to win. Skill, positioning, and teamwork still matter much more than spending money. That said, this is something that could change in future updates, so it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Another thing you'll notice is the enemy behavior in match pacing. The AI enemies are decent, but not revolutionary. They do their job, but they don't always feel smart or unpredictable. Matches tend to follow a similar rhythm. Slow start, controlled engagement, gradual push. Clear objective. This consistency is good for learning the game, but after many matches, it can start to feel a bit repetitive. Performance-wise, Delta Force is demanding. On mid-range or older devices, you may experience frame drops, longer loading times, occasional stuttering during intense firefights. On stronger devices, the game runs smoothly and looks great, so your experience will heavily depend on your hardware. This is not a lightweight shooter. It clearly aims for console-level visuals on mobile. Let's be clear about the target audience. Delta Force is made for players who enjoy tactical shooters, fans of realism and teamwork, people who don't mind slower-paced gameplay. This game is not ideal for casual players, fast action lovers, people who want instant fun with no learning curve. Knowing this before playing will save you a lot of disappointment. So after spending real time with Delta Force, here's the honest conclusion. This is a well-made, serious shooter with strong visuals and solid mechanics. It respects realism more than fun for everyone design, but it's also slow, demanding, and sometimes repetitive. It doesn't try to be PUBG. It doesn't try to be Call of Duty. It tries to be Delta Force, and that's both its strength and its weakness. If you come in with the right expectations, you may really enjoy it. If you expect fast-paced action and constant excitement, this game will probably disappoint you. So overall, I liked this game. The advertisement isn't completely fake, although not everything shown there is 100% accurate. Some parts are clearly exaggerated, but that doesn't mean the game is a scam. The game itself is well made. The graphics are solid, the overall gameplay is clear, and it's definitely worth trying. As long as you don't expect the exact same experience shown in the ads, you can actually enjoy this game. It's not a perfect game, but it's a good option for spending some time. In my opinion, despite its flaws, this game is worth playing.
Smoke screen incoming. Smoke screen incoming. Smoke screen incoming. Objective Bravo 1.
Finish them all!
The enemy has suffered minimal losses. We must remain vigilant. Smoke screen incoming. Allied forces are clearing objective Bravo 1.